Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are Chris and Tammy here. We'll be your hosts in this presentation this evening. And folks, Tammy and I are absolutely proud to be part of Max International. It's a company that's been around in fact, it's going to be 19 years this coming February. And in fact, in
Time
February,
flies. Oh my gosh.
yeah, it's unbelievable. Folks, this is a company who has made an impact worldwide with products that have literally changed people's lives. And we're not saying this lightly. And for 19 years to be part of the same company utilizing these products every single day. And my wife and I, we're in a 60 plus right now, the early stage of 60. And we're training with 30-year-olds. We're training 4 times a week. We feel fantastic. And what are your thoughts, Tammy, on the subject?
Oh, I say it's because of the products. I mean, the recovery, everything that comes from it, the energy, you just feel good overall. And it's been like that for us for 19 years. So we're very excited to be part of this and to be able to share this around the globe. And so welcome everybody to this session.
Yes, absolutely. So again, we want to welcome here this evening, and Tammy and I are going to be sharing with you a short presentation in reference to the company, the products that we have, and we'll touch a little bit on the finances, so very light, just to give you an idea of the potential and understand that we have trainings, we have all sort of tools for you to get a better understanding of the mechanic behind a compensation plan. Tonight, it's more an overview for you to get an idea of what's going on. So let's start with the health, Tammy.
Yeah. And that's the most important. And unfortunately, most people in the world today are exposed to high levels of pollution, toxins, stress. I mean, you name it, poor diets, people are always on the go, lack of sleep. And because of that, there's a huge concern in the world. According to the World Health Organization, the top 2 causes of death worldwide are heart disease and stroke. And of course, there's diabetes, kidney disease, and so on. But none of this surprises us because we all have that in our family, in our DNA, in our generations. So how do we fix that is really why we're here today, is to improve the quality of life going into aging. I know that when we're in our 80s and 90s, we want to feel like we're in our 50s and 60s. So it's all about being proactive.
I totally agree. And you see, your overall health depends on the health of your individual cells. And that's what we want to talk about. We want to simplify something that society has made so complicated, but really what's happening, if your cells are healthy, our bodies are healthy. It's as simple as that.
Very true. And if you've never heard of the word glutathione, I know it's pretty mainstream now. I mean, when we started 19 years ago, hardly anybody knew of this word, and it's produced inside your body from head to toe. So after food, water, and oxygen, the 4th thing that our cells need to survive is glutathione.
Now, glutathione, Tammy, is a bit of a mouthful of a word. Can you explain to the audience a little bit, what is glutathione?
Yeah, it sure is. And we produce it naturally inside every single part of our body. Like I said, from head to toe, it's your body's natural defense against everything that it's attacking on a daily basis. So every day we have over thousands of attacks to our cells, and it's glutathione that protects us against these attacks. It's literally like a scrub brush inside your cells, and it's protecting it. It's getting rid of all the bad guys in the body.
Totally agree. And folks, if you like this presentation, hey, listen, do us a favor, just kind of hit that like button, and let's tell the algorithm that this is information that others could certainly appreciate, because we have witnessed so many wonderful things around the world. But folks, here's the thing. When we have optimal level of glutathione, we have so many benefits. To name a few, our immune system is stronger. You'll find that common friends and coworkers may have the common cold. You know, I know there's more of a sophisticated word now for cold. We're not going to mention words because it becomes a little political. The point here is you'll find that you may actually go right through this without any issues. You'll find that it reduces inflammation in your cells. And again, you may not recognize this right away, but you will see the results, I assure you. It helps slows down the aging process, I don't know about you, but I'll sign up for that class. You will get better energy, better sleep, better, reduces sleep, better mental focus and clarity, which is so important. It improves the performance, whether it is physical, whether you're looking for better stamina or recovery. You'll find that you'll have better performance either in the gym, the classroom, the boardroom, folks, and even the bedroom. Keeping that relationship spicy. It's really important. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sure everybody will agree, even though it might be in silence. Would you agree, Tammy?
Yeah, for sure. And keeping the immune system strong and like you said, looking younger. Who doesn't want to look younger? And the key is when you have an abundance of glutathione in your cells, your skin is so much better. And we could tell you so many stories because we've been around this for 19 years on the products. And okay, so here's the bad news. So as we age, our body produces less and less and less. And you can see the crossover there where the toxins start taking over the body. That's why, when you start hitting 50, 60, you wake up and you just don't feel like you're rested and you got these aches and pains and don't have the energy to make it through the day, wanting these afternoon crash naps, right? Well, that's what happens when your body produces less glutathione.
I totally agree. And this is also added to the stress, the poor diet, toxin, illness, alcohol. Unfortunately, folks, in North America, we are submerged with garbage food. And the thing is that we tend to overfeed but underfed because the nutrients are not in there. And the fact is, when you have low glutathione, it causes issues. And remember what we said, if you have optimal level of glutathione in your body cells, your cells are healthier. If your cells are healthier because you have enough glutathione, then you're in a better state. If you don't have enough glutathione, that's when the problem starts occurring. If your cells are healthy, folks, you are healthy. If your cells are not healthy, unfortunately, your body cannot be healthy. So this is a very big concern in our society today. That's why what we're talking about here is so important.
Yeah, and there's over 74 diseases that are associated with low glutathione. You see this picture of this young woman pushing the older woman. It could be a mother, it could be her working in a care center, but disease is younger and younger and younger.
Mm-hmm.
You hear it, it's very sad when you hear the big C word or something there when somebody's child was just diagnosed, and that shouldn't be. And that's why Chris and I are so passionate on spreading the word on elevating your glutathione levels, because your glutathione it's like the protector. It is the protector of your cells. And like we said, if your cells are healthy, overall, you're feeling pretty good.
So we've heard now how important glutathione is. So why is it that we don't hear from our doctors? Why is it it's always been a challenge? The fact is, there is a bit of a feeling out there where there are some people will tell you that, well, if you take the glutathione pill, you'll feel better, right? But unfortunately, it's a bit of a felony because the digestive tract will completely decompose the component of glutathione, and it becomes completely useless. You're just going to have some really yellow pee, if you understand my meaning. So what the research that we have here is actually where the ingredients, the precursors will be introduced through our supplements we'll be introducing in a minute here, which could be extremely effective. Now, the next alternative is you can have injections, absolutely. And the problem is the glutathione is designed to live inside the cells. When you do the injections, it lives outside the cells. It will have an impact as it makes contacts with the cells, but unfortunately, it is expensive, inconvenient, and could actually very short-lived. So the fact here is we have such a better solution to deal with a situation that is quite common, is to elevate the glutathione. And here's a solution.
Yeah, much simpler. And it is a supplement. So Max International, they have a solution called ribosine. And you can even look up that word. Ribosine is a breakthrough in science that raises glutathione within your cells. So it's not taking glutathione, it's the precursors that help the body make glutathione.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's a combination of D-ribose and L-cysteine. And the ribose is like a sugar molecule that protects the integrity of the cysteine. It passes the digestive system, goes directly into the cell, and then the ribose breaks off and it starts to give you energy. Anybody who notices when they get on this, they have more energy. And that's one of the reasons why. And then the cysteine is now utilized because it's one of the amino acid that are missing in the body for it to make glutathione. So it's a brilliant technology.
I totally agree, Tammy. And here's a scientist that really created the ribosine. We have two scientists that came in our lives. There's Dr. Robert Keller and there's Dr. Herb T. that you're seeing here. Just an amazing man with over 45 years of professorship who's left us a great legacy. He passed on actually a few years ago. I think he was in his mid 90s,
Oh,
actually or up 90s. And the
yeah.
fact is, he dedicated his life in the scientific research of ribosine. He created 54 peer-reviewed studies and more that he has actually in his arsenal. As a matter of fact, ribosine is the most advanced glutathione support available today. And what's also it's interesting is it is 300% more effective than the next best alternative. And here's the kicker. The next best alternative we also own, which is an NAC, NSL cysteine. It was created by Dr. Robert Keller. So these gentlemen, they're unfortunately, like, we don't live forever, folks. So they passed on, but they left us great legacy, which are in our products. So this is a very, very big deal here, folks. Ribosine is truly a scientific breakthrough that solves a real problem in the world today. And because it is only available through Max International, folks, this gives you and I a remarkable opportunity to really make an impact when it comes to your health and when it comes to your finances. Absolutely massive.
Yeah, and you can see the scientific advisory team here. We're guided by experts in that field of longevity, science, researchers. So Dr. Nicole Avina, you can see that she's got a couple books there, Why Diets Fail and Sugar Less. And it's absolutely key to eat less sugar. And great books, by the way. If you can pick them up, you really enjoy them. And Dr. Stephen Gabriel, they both bring huge credibility in clinical, in academic, in expertise in in the field of nutrition and science and all of that. So we're very fortunate to have them on our team.
Yeah, so as we're evolving, we're bringing a new generation of scientific advisory team, which is absolutely phenomenal. Now, folks, we're going to get into the products right now. This is our flagship product. The ribosine, can actually be found in all our Max, almost every Max International products that we have. And what's really, really cool here is that the Max products are halal certified. Right. So this is wonderful for the Muslim community. So people feel safe to be able to use these products, regardless of what community they're part of. So that's what I love. There's no discrimination here. They're also approved by authority in many countries. In fact, all the countries that Max is doing business into. All our products are certified by the Banned Substance Control Group. And that's which is very important, especially when you're dealing with Olympics and professional sports. This is a label that they look for. And that's what we have in our products. So people love our products, folks. For 19 years, we've been in business. For 19 years, we have been maintaining our customer base. Why? It's because the products are phenomenal and they can definitely make an impact into your life. So if you're looking at this for the very first time, stay tuned because we're about to introduce to you some amazing products. Back to you, Tammy.
Yeah, so I get to start with the first one that we're going to share, and that's 100% pure ribosine. It's called Max One. And as we said, it raises glutathione in the cells, excellent for detoxification, gives your body energy, it improves stamina, strength, all of that stuff, reduces stress too. And the world is full of stress, mental clarity. We use this product just before we go to the gym. And there's another one that we use we want to share with you that we're super passionate about as well. Actually, they're all really, really good products. but this one's 100% pure ribosine. So anybody who has any sensitivities and different things, this one, flying colors, you'll really enjoy this product, and great for your skin. Oh my gosh.
And
You want
this
to look younger?
product,
Yeah.
yeah, and this product is part of the Celgivity product, which
Mhm.
is Celgivity is a bit of a buffet of a lot of nutrients that will really support it. It is the most advanced formula that we have today. It is combined with 12 other supportive ingredients to raise the glutathione. And basically, what you do is you take two capsules in the morning and two capsules in the afternoon. It could be the evening. It's entirely up to you, but I do suggest that you speak with a person who invited you here to give you some feedback on the best time to take them. In fact, the max one that Tammy was telling you about, the ribosine, you take one capsule in the morning and one capsule in the afternoon. You don't need to take them all. Tammy and I do take them all because we want obviously the best possible results. But I can attest, folks, that each of those products individual are fantastic. Most healthy people will notice better energy, better mental focus, better sleep, and reduce the aches and pains you will find, and even headaches. It's pretty amazing. And for some with health challenges, sometimes the results could be life changing. Tammy and I have witnessed that. If you're healthy and want to remain healthy, folks, take this longevity. If you're aging and want to stay youthful, take the Celgivity. It will serve you well. It'll slow down the aging process. If you had health challenges and you're recovering, take the Celgivity. I'm telling you, you will not regret this. You absolutely love this. Now, if you're struggling with your health and running out of options, folks, take the Celgivity. Consult with your doctor. They may not know what these supplements are all about, and often doctors don't really understand or even believe in supplements, just because again the education is not there. And I'm not saying they're not educated, but the process of education in understanding glutathione may not be there. So don't get upset. At the end of the day, do your own due diligence. But it is important to note that our products are supplements. They are taken alongside your regular medication and do not treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. All they do is improve the glutathione within your cells. And we tell you, if your body has a lot of glutathione within your cells, your body is in a better state, your organs are in a better state. So there is many, many, many testimonials around the world. We recommend to commit to take at least for 90 days, 3 months. You take it regularly without skipping. I'm telling you, the results are phenomenal. And I know, Tammy, that's one of the products you were talking about.
Yeah, this one excites me. Oh my gosh, I never want to be without this one. I see such a huge difference in performance when we go to the gym. We take they come in little packages, 30 packages. They're great for on the go. If you're taking long drives, people who are driving for a living, oh my gosh, you would want to be on this product. Anybody who's an athlete, want to get to that next performance, or even students who need to be focused to study, this is a phenomenal product. You take it 15, 20 minutes with some water, and 15, 20 minutes, it starts to kick in. And what I love, it's like in the zone all day long. And when you go to bed, you just sleep like a baby. One of my favorites. Absolutely.
I totally agree. And this one I love too. This is what we call the Max Infuse. That's an utter excellent product. It comes in a small powder sachet, just like the ATP. You mix it with your water and you take one sachet a day. They're designed for package of 30 days. And I know in some countries they might be packaged of 15 days, but in North America, they're 30-day packages, 30 in there. And it contains all the vitamin and nutrients that you would actually get in a 20,000 calories of food. It's unbelievable in just 10 calories. So it's an excellent source of nutrition, especially for people that are super busy, that are on the go, they don't have time to eat properly. These supplements will complement. I'm not saying just to rely on these supplements, but the fact here is it will certainly contribute to your health. And it actually supports production of glutathione too. They're phenomenal, phenomenal products.
Yeah, and this is our newest. There's actually capsules, a product called Max GLP-1, and there's a patch that you can use alongside. It just gives you more energy. But this is designed to cut your cravings, support your metabolism. It's really for gut health itself. So you want to be able to sustain weight loss. And it's not about getting that fast result. and damaging your organs. You know, it's really important to use products that are natural, stimulant free, and that's what this is. And you can see the four ingredients. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly, but sorghum is an antioxidant and muscle recovery. Aramin is proven to naturally boost GLP-1. Chromin, picolinate, it's the one that reduces the hunger, the cravings that people get. I noticed that when we got taken it. And then the Posibio, that is GL1 preservation. That's protecting your gut lining. So it is a natural product. And because it's a natural product, it's going to take a little bit of time. That's why we're always saying 90 days. Take it for 90 days and lose gradually, but keep it off. And that's the key thing.
I totally agree. And it comes also in a format of a patch, and
Yeah.
which I'm actually using right here, and I use that on a daily basis. So you
Yeah,
take
that'll
one
boost
capsules
your
in the
energy.
morning. Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely love it. And folks, we have testimonials from all over the world. It's in YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram. We should probably add the TikTok logo here. So they're all over. And folks, there is a new wave, a new momentum that is coming about with Max International. So stay tuned. A lot is going on. Now, what we want to do here, folks, is we want to shift gear to the income aspect. As I mentioned, we have the health aspect and we have the income aspect. So you benefit from telling the world about this. Back to you, Tammy.
Yeah. And we all know that health and income are two of the basic requirements to create a life of significance and making an impact. That's the key. So we talked about the science, and now we're going to jump right into the income possibility.
Totally agree. See, times are changing, and it's becoming riskier, folks, to rely on a single income stream. I'm sure you can relate here. When
Mhm.
it comes to inflation and the cost of living, everything is changing. The fact is, you don't really need to work harder. The key is to work smarter. And so many people today are working from home, either because they have to or because they want to have extra money. That is a fact today. And because they love the flexibility and the freedom and the control to have their time as they see fit because they work within their environment. So Max gives us the opportunity to generate an income working from home, and that income can be as big or as small as you like. Give you an example. Tammy and I are making a living out of this industry with network marketing. So let's understand a little bit more about how this work.
Yeah. So what do these companies all have in common? You can see Facebook, Uber, Bolt, Airbnb, Expedia, Alibaba.com. What do they have in common? If you want to throw it in the comments, if you're live or maybe you're catching the recording, maybe just passing by the website, the page, sorry, yeah, definitely make a comment. But what they all have in common is the internet. And of course, connecting people to products or services. And that's where we are in today's economy.
That is a fact. If you think about business model today, the fastest growing and the largest company on the planet rely on the internet and connecting people and creating networks. I truly believe that our future leaders of our time will be people that are big part of social media networks that are connecting people. The world has never been as connected as it is right now. And that brings an incredible opportunity to build a global business, which Tammy and I have witnessed, no matter where you are in the world. That's what the industry is has moved into because of the internet age. Very exciting.
For sure. Yeah, we're definitely living in a plug and play economy. Successful businesses now create value by taking products and services and connecting them to people who need them through platforms of technology. And if you look at Uber is a perfect example. When you take Uber, they connect drivers who need passengers and passengers who need rides on their platforms that allows them to use a plug and play, right? And to create value. And they didn't create two parties, but they have developed a massive business by connecting that. And you look at Alibaba, they created a platform to connect sellers and buyers. Often I'm hopping on that. Expedia, we just booked a trip recently. We're leaving in a couple weeks, and travelers, hotels, and flights. And this is the way of the future. And Max is perfectly positioned to take advantage of this trend.
That is understatement. So let's explain plainly how this all works. So our business is very simple. Our job is to connect potential customers. So you can see here, there's a potential customer. So that customer places an order to Max International, but the person that plugged the two together is you, the associate. You basically get compensated for telling someone about it. And this continues and continues, explaining this format over here.
Yeah. And as you connect more and more people to Max, and they do the same, that way you're growing an organization, because everybody tells people when they're passionate about something, they tell people about it. So that's what's happening. People are creating purchases, and everyone you connect the link to becomes part of your team. And you earn commissions based on the overall team's purchases, the sales volume, and you can build a super large team. I know we have worldwide just by using this platform. And we're going to teach you everything if you make a decision to partner with us. Just simply plug in people to Max and watch it grow.
I totally agree, because you see, some people say, well, how's the company recognize that this person was introduced by me? When you sign up, you get an identification, an ID number, and this ID number is connected to anyone who chooses to order. So that way, whenever someone places a penny and above, of course, then you're going to benefit from every part of it. And just to give you an idea, folks, that the size of your team could absolutely be massive. And Tammy and I have witnessed that firsthand. Your team bonus can go up to $40,000 a month. I'm not saying this is what you're going to make, folks. This is the potential when it comes to this level of income. And there's many different income opportunity that we will share with you in upcoming trainings. But this is very exciting because the potential is massive. Think about this, folks. Anywhere from $0 to $40,000 a month in income. How could that impact your lives, your family's lives?
Yeah. So to earn commissions, you first must set up your business by ordering 2 products. That's the bottom line. 2 products. The products will vary between 120 to $150, something like that. Depends on what you order. And and once you receive the products, you set up your subscription. And when you're subscribed, that's when you earn. Okay. So you need to be active as a consumer, which is easy to do because everybody loves these products and they want to get on the products themselves personally, and you can sell them too.
I totally agree. And folks, this goes even beyond that. You remember when I mentioned you can earn up to 40,000 in there? Well, you can also have what we call a team bonus income. So every single person that you bring into the business, they can earn anywhere between 0 to 40,000. Do you understand that you can earn a percentage of up to 50% of that? So on top of the income potential that I just shared with you earlier, this is compounding. It's not one or the other. This adds on to it. So every time you bring in someone and that someone creates an empire or whatever income they choose to focus on, you have a percentage of that can go up to 50%. So you see the potential here? This is absolutely massive, massive. And again, Tammy and I have witnessed to this firsthand. Back to you, Tammy. I know support is very important.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't build any business alone. It always has everything to do with partnering with the right people. And so you're never alone. We have an incredible support community. We have a boards. Chris and I created a whole system that's designed to help people grow their business. Everything you need is in there. The company has incredible marketing tools and everything that you need, really. So it's just, and on top of it, if you decide to partner with Chris and I, we have a mentoring program as well that you'd be part of. and that is free to be partnering with us.
I totally agree. Absolutely awesome. Now, the fact here, folks, there's other businesses here. You're going to be joining a network of professionals. You'll have access to free world class trainings. Tammy and I have created some really powerful training that you'll have access to, and you'll have access to business mentors. There's also some incentive trips that the company has done. Remember, Tammy, we went to Dubai. There was over 300 and something, almost 400 people that were flown in with her.
Amazing.
It
It
was
was
just
amazing.
unbelievable, right? And again, we've been doing this for so many years, and it's just wonderful. The benefits that are over and above the income opportunity that are here. So, to get started, folks, it's very, very simple. What we recommend here is to decide which package you want. At the end, I'll share with you a little website for you to it's just a domain that points you to what the packages look like. You can check this out. But the fact here is all you need is to decide which package you want. It varies between $150 to $1,000. Okay. And it may seem like a lot, folks, but that is nickel and dime considering the income potential. We know how it costs today to be in business. We know. So the fact here is with this, you have a complete turnkey operation, and Tammy and I have a complete system that is a plug and play. You just need to show up for class or just apply the steps, the ABCs we're going to teach you. If you're willing to do that, I am very, very convinced that within 2 to 3 weeks, you'll start having an income that will compound as you grow your business. Absolutely phenomenal.
Could be sooner. Yeah.
Absolutely could be.
Yeah. So I love this slide here because our lives today is the result of the decisions that we make in the past. But if you want to get further in your income, in your career, if you want to get further, then you need to make decisions. And I always say we have all the power in the now, and making decisions today to move forward and to have a better quality of life is the best way. So if you like what you see and you want to get started, just make a message in the comment. We're going to get back to you. We'll set up a session or send you a link. And yeah, we'd love to have you part of the team.
Absolutely. So, folks, listen, every one of us deserve the life of significance, and we can make an impact worldwide. We all deserve to have a healthy and a financial sound future. And this is exactly what we're offering here. We're really suggesting for you to join us today. Get back with a person and invite you to look at this webinar. If you just happen to be here, what I suggest we do here, I'm just going to give you a quick little link for you to check out. If this computer can just kind of respond. Hello. Okay, here we go. And from there, usually I have that prepared in advance. But if you go to maxpays.com, okay, it's going to look like this. And these are the packages. That's what I was telling you about. These are the packages that are available here. Okay. And again, if you have some questions, just get back to us. Get back with the person that introduced you to this presentation so you can have more information here. You got the science, you got all of these things, you got a wonderful back office. It's absolutely super simple. I recommend this package over here. It's a phenomenal package. All you need to do is select what you want, and then you can check out, and that's all there is to it. One thing is you can also add some extra products. Okay. But if you want to check out, it's as simple as that. Just go in there and you go through the process, and all the information is here. It's really, really straightforward. Okay. So I recommend the Premier Pack to get started. It's definitely something I would recommend from there. So at this point here, folks, what I recommend here is get back with the person that invited you to look at this information. The website that I share with you, it's called maxpays.com. If you were introduced here by someone, get back to them. They will give you the link for you to get started. We absolutely adore these products. We know you'll benefit from these products, but you also will benefit from the incredible income opportunity. And we have so much training, so many things available for you to build your business. So I'll turn this over to Tammy and to close the call.
Yeah, so at least try the products. Like if it's something that you're not quite sure if you want to be part of a business, at least get on the products, because the products have made such a difference for us, our skin, our hair, our health. I have no health issues, and I'm 62 years old. When I tell people how old I am, they never believe me, and I know that it's because we're on these products, because we know a lot of people in our age group are having a lot of challenges. And yeah, so we know that it's the products that are doing this.
I totally agree. So, everybody, listen, have yourself a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining us. If you like what you saw, simply smash that like button. Let us know that you like it. Feel free to share your comment. If you happen to be on Facebook, I know I'm following the group here. Again, would love to have to hear from you. Share your comments. Give us your feedback. And we know that if you start this business and if you simply even get on the products, you will absolutely love what this company has to offer. For 19 years, we've been providing these wonderful supplements to the world. So have yourself a great evening. We will see you in 2 weeks from now. We do a live presentation, but understand that these presentations are recorded. If you came late or you want to share this presentation with someone else, simply follow the link, and the person will be exposed to the same info. So have a great evening, everybody, and we will see you on the next presentation. Bye for now.
Bye bye.